football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. Against the away team, against the Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, I caught up with the Bulls head coach before the game. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye, and coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Quick spin on the run. Gets the first and still running. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That's an important first down on that running play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
The offense faces a 2nd and long after the loss with the first down completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He's in the clear. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bulls, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. First down, it's play action. He's wide open. Look out. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down. But the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
A draw to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them, and one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
When they're trying to rely on those yards after the catch to pick up the first down, it's just not there. Chris, the pursuit and the ability to tackle in space, that's what's showing out for this defense, and they get off the field on 4th down.
Try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it near the plus 45.
This has been one of the great seasons in college football history, Chris. 2,000 yards on the ground. It's remarkable. It's why he's a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, Doak Walker Award. He's one of the best players in college football, and he's going to have to be great today if they want to win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Chris, I'm a little surprised that they threw the ball there in this situation, but now on 4th down, you can certainly go for this. This is one you can pick up on the ground.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And now the handoff. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the most impressive part of this play for me is the quarterback's decision and trust in the running back. If you've got 4th down, too many times the quarterback wants to take it himself, throw the football for a 1st down, and here he just utilizes the RPO. He sees the read as a run read, and he gives it to his back for the 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on 1st down, but he just dropped it.
Well, I'm not going to say he dropped that on purpose, but Chris, that's actually a better outcome for this offense, because if he catches that, that's likely going to be a loss of yardage. That defense was all over it. These linebackers, the awareness and the diagnosis in particular of that screenplay is off the charts, and so the drop doesn't really hurt the offense here.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces a 4th down. I think that they're going to go right back to this RPO. It would not surprise me at all if this offense goes right back to the read. Now the quarterback's got to make a play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. He shreds the tackle. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Same tailback, another carry. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And they're stopped to turnover on downs. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joel. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments. And finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Jukes to get free.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
He pulls in the catch. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Hand off to the single back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Coach thinking touchdown, not field goal. Offense on the field for this 4th and short from the 20. It's caught. He's got room. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the running back takes the handoff. Fights off a defender. Breaking into the clear. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Now here he goes. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? 2nd down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Third down and goal for the offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's not going to get there. Short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
1st and 10 play coming up. He's looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating him up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. He'll be ruled down right there, short of the marker. That's going to bring up 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a ball placement issue in my estimation. This quarterback has got to frame up those slant routes. When I say frame them up, that means you got to put the ball right on the body of your intended target. Basically make it impossible for him to drop it. But when it's not in the frame, that's a tough catch, in particular because you're going to put some heat on that slant route.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. The DB's backing off from the line now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Eludes a tackle. Fighting him off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They'll try the right here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
Well, this is what's made him so dangerous all season long, is his threat as a runner and a pass catcher out of the backfield. We've seen it from them, and they go to it here in the playoffs. You knew it was coming.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Oh, reverse. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming and not fooled at all.
Playing great defense is about being disciplined, Chris, and they've got great discipline here. On the reverse, everybody stays home and there's nowhere to go. This is a really good job. Again, being disciplined with your assignment. You do your job well, and you're going to play quality defense.
Now it's second down here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Open field ahead. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Looking to throw here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. He can go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Grabbed by the receiver. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to...
Touchdown, Bulls! This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Caught quickly. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
First down and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's the running back in the flat. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball near the 35. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball.
Hey, take it.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
On the run here, lets it go. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch in the end zone. Successful two-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, he's got open space. Muscles past the defender. Makes the catch and has space. Touchdown, Bulls. They couldn't stop him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Offense in hurry-up mode. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He goes out of bounds after getting inside the 35.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
He's got a man down the middle, and he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bam, complete. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Delayed handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
The punt team making their way on the field. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. Frat goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. Out of bounds at the 47.
That is exactly what you're looking for on offense here in this situation. Inside of 2 minutes, you're down in this ball game. You've got to get first downs and stop the clock. And the quarterback does both of those things. He picks it up with his legs and gets out of bounds. Beautiful job.
On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver, and then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here, and this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. Powering through a tackle. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win, hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinals.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Bulls. It's the home team. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, this crowd is electric. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there.